I'm going to show you the amazing way that the 4-card clay is flexible enough to wrap around a mandrel. Here's a wraparound ring design that I've made, and I've made it with PMC Flex, but I've never made it with base metal clay unless it's glycerin clay, and never 4 cards thick. And 4 cards needs to be really flexible to wrap. First thing I'm going to show you is the ring being etched on the silhouette. I'm going to etch it twice. The first etching depth I'm going to use is 10. And the second one is 15. I probably could go deeper, but I really like the way this came out. And it gives you a good idea of how the Amy Chomis etching tool works. Now with the Curio, there's 2 new etching tools, and I think Amy's is still going to fit, so we're going to have, I think, a few different options for etching. And there's also a stippling tool, and we have no idea what that's going to do with metal clay. So I'm going to send it one more time. It's always fun when you actually brush off the dust and see what the etching looks like. And this one I think turned out very nicely. And I've sped this up. Some complicated etchings take quite a while. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you cutting. Since this is 4-card clay, I'm cutting at a blade of 10. The blade only goes up to 0.8, so it's pretty difficult to cut through 4-card, but because this is flexible, I'm going to be able to break off that last little bit. And I'm going to run it through 3 times, but it's cutting beautifully. I'm going to brush it off and then remove the clay. But the Curio is going to have a 2mm blade, and 4 cards is 1mm. So I think we're going to be able to go probably at least to 6 cards. We'll know in a couple weeks when they start to come in. So I'm going to show you the construction of the ring, and this is the amazing part. That a 4-card clay can wrap around a mandrel is really amazing, and really the PMC Flex is the only thing that I've had that's going to work that way. So what I'm doing is I'm wetting the ends because when you're doing dry construction, there's a few challenges with joining things, and that's the reason for this wraparound design. And I probably will do a free wraparound project for Hadar's blog as soon as the clay comes out. So I'm just very slowly wrapping it around the mandrel. I actually have a little extra clay, so I'm going to move from size 10 to size 11. And when I get it close, I'm going to hold it there, and then I'm going to add a bit more slip and a bit more water on both sides. So I get a really nice join. And it doesn't have to be perfectly neat, but I am watching out for my texture because I don't want to mess with my texture. If you didn't have a texture, you could add a whole bunch of slip and it really wouldn't be a problem. So I'm just pushing it really hard, and then I'm going to put it upside down so that join is heat side right next to the heat on the drying tray. And so I'm going to show you what the clay looks like pre-fired. And here it is, and I think it turned out beautifully. I used a peridot. And just really, really pretty. I think I like the design. And here it is, ready to go into the kiln.